Hey there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018. And wanted to share something that came from my mentorship program that I do. It's 12 clients I work with on an ongoing basis. We have a weekly call. And this week, because it's starting the new year, we'd kind of talked about this a bit last year, at the end of last year, but we really started diving into it. And this isn't something I've actually done a ton with clients, but I'm really seeing the power of it, and I wanted to share it with you. Where to start? So much of business success comes down to maintenance, fundamentally. You know, we look at a lot of, there's so many courses out there, like here's the secret hack, the trick, the one ninja skill you gotta know how to do, and there's a lot of, here's the fancy new tech, and it's gonna be, I don't know, Facebook bots, you know, that are gonna be the thing. But in reality, whatever technology we use, whatever fancy new system we use, it's still the basics being done consistently over time that makes a business work or not. And so here's the practical application of this that I wanted to invite you to consider. So there's a few steps here. Number one, come up with a list of what are the things you need to do every single day in your business to keep it on track. And, you know, these are the things. It's just what's not happening. What are the balls that you keep dropping? It's like, oh, I know I need to do that, but I don't do it. So that's number one. What do you need to do every day? Just as basic maintenance on your business. Number two, what do you need to do every week? Then number three, every month. Number four, quarterly. And fifth, what do you need to do annually? So it could be annually. I'm going to review my niche and my website and just make sure it still feels true. Quarterly, maybe I'm going to tidy my office. Monthly, I will, do, well, I don't know, write an email promoting a product or service that I have. Or monthly, I'll review programs that I'm working on to make sure my marketing plans are on track for those. Weekly, I'm going to reach out to a new hub. Every day I'll check my email on Facebook and respond to comments on social media, etc. You get the idea. And it'll be different for every business. But to come up with this list, and it may start very basic. You might just have one or two things, daily, weekly, monthly, etc. But that's the first thing. You just come up with the basic list, whatever you can think of. Second, figure out how much time your dailies take, how much time your weeklies take. So if I say, okay, I'm going to check, the only thing I can think of daily is checking my Facebook and email messages. Great. How long does that take on average? Well, be conservative about it. Be generous and say, well, sometimes it's 15 minutes, but sometimes it's an hour. So I would just say, okay, I spend an hour a day. That's how much it might take, about an hour a day on average. Or maybe say 45 minutes because that's close to average. But you come up with some amount that feels solid. That if you spent that much time every day on it, you would be on track. You wouldn't be falling behind. You do the same with your weeklies, same with your monthlies, etc. So step one, you come up with a list. Step number two, how much time are they going to each take? The dailies, weeklies, monthlies, and so on. Number three, you schedule them in. So you just start thinking about, when do I want to do those dailies? Do I enjoy doing this kind of stuff more at the beginning of the day, afternoon, end of the day? You figure that out. When do I want to do my weeklies? Is it a Friday afternoon thing? Is it a Monday morning thing? Is it a Sunday morning over a cup of coffee type of thing? When do I do my monthlies? And you literally just schedule those into your calendar. If it's not in your calendar, it's not real. It's probably not going to happen. This may not sound like much. There's a lot of consequences of this, that when we do it, you start to see that, your calendar is actually more full than you thought it was. Because the first thing that gets cut when people are struggling in their business is all the fundamentals, all the basics get cut. But that's the thing that lays the foundation for the rest of the success. So these are things, Stephen Covey talks about it. These are things that are not urgent, but they're important. It's not urgent and important like a genuine crisis is. It's just important, but they won't act on you. These things don't call for your attention. What calls for your attention is all the things that happen because you didn't do them. So anyways, that's my little hot tip for the year. Give it a try. One of the people in my mentorship program, Allegra, had a great point. She said, you just do this for a month as an experiment and you see how it works. Give it a shot for a month. So that's my challenge to you for January is come up with your list of your daily, weekly, monthly at least, and just try it out for a month and see how it feels. Yeah, so there's more to say, but we'll stop there. I hope that's useful. And if you're willing and open, in a comment below this video, you could even share what you came up with, because it may be inspiring to see what other people have done. So if you share and other people share, maybe you'll start to see some examples of what other people do if you feel like I don't even know what I would put. So you're welcome to do that. I would love to personally see what you come up with. And that's it for now. Happy 2018.